The psychology behind consumer behavior, why we buy. Have you ever wondered why you buy the things you do? Is it just about the product? Or is there something deeper happening in your mind? Like when you're strolling through the aisles of a store, bombarded by flashing lights and strategically placed products. It's almost as if some unseen force is whispering to your subconscious, buy me, buy me. In this video, we'll uncover the psychological factors that drive consumer behavior. Those invisible strings that puppet masters, use to influence our purchasing decisions. We're diving deep into the cosmos of your mind, folks, to understand the forces that make you reach for your wallet. Get ready to explore the fascinating world of consumer psychology, where we'll uncover the secrets behind why we buy what we buy. So what exactly is consumer behavior? Well, it's more than just the act of buying something. It's a complex field of study that delves into the minds of consumers, attempting to understand the why, how, when, and where of their purchasing decisions. Think of it as the astrophysics of shopping. Just like astrophysicists study celestial objects and their interactions, consumer behaviorists analyze the intricate workings of the human mind to understand the forces that drive our consumption habits. It's not simply about the product itself. It's about the emotions it evokes, the perceptions it creates, and the social influences that nudge us towards a purchase. It's about understanding the intricate dance between our rational and irrational selves. Imagine you're in the market for a new smartphone. You could simply choose the one with the highest processing speed and the most RAM, right? But we both know it's not that simple. You're drawn to sleek designs, influenced by brand reputation, and perhaps even swayed by the opinions of friends, family, or that tech-savvy YouTuber you follow. Consumer behavior acknowledges that we're not always driven by pure logic when making purchases. Our emotions, biases, and social surroundings play a significant role. Now, let's talk about the epic battle that crave connection, belonging, and the reassurance that comes from being part of a group. And this, my friends, is where the fascinating concept of social proof comes into play. Social proof is the idea that we're more likely to adopt a particular behavior or belief if we see others doing the same. It's the monkey see, monkey do phenomenon, but on a societal scale. Think about it. When you're looking for a new restaurant to try, what do? You check the reviews, right? You want to see what others are saying, how many stars they've given it, and whether they recommend it. You're seeking social proof to guide your decision. Businesses exploit this innate human tendency by leveraging testimonials, reviews, and influencer marketing. They showcase their products being used and endorsed by others, hoping to trigger that, well, everyone else is doing it, so it must be good response. Social media has become a breeding ground for social proof, with influencers wielding significant power over consumer behavior. When your favorite Instagrammer raves about a new skincare product or tech gadget, it's hard not to be influenced, even if subconsciously. So the next time you're about to make a purchase, take a moment to consider whether you're genuinely interested in the product or simply being swayed by the power of social proof. Have you ever noticed how limited time offers and dwindling stock levels have a way of sending shoppers into a frenzy? That, my friends, is the power of scarcity and urgency at play. Our brains are hardwired to place a higher value on things that are perceived as scarce. It's the classic supply and demand principle in action, but with a psychological twist. When we believe that something is in limited supply, our desire for it intensifies. Think about it. If you knew that a particular model of a car was about to be discontinued, wouldn't you be more likely to consider buying it, even if you hadn't given it much thought before? Marketers are masters at creating a sense of scarcity and urgency to drive sales. They use phrases like limited time offer, while supplies last, and only a few left in stock to create a sense of artificial scarcity. They understand that by introducing a time constraint or a limited quantity, they tap into our fear of missing out, or FOMO. We don't want to be the only ones who miss out on a great deal or a unique opportunity. So the next time you're tempted by a limited time offer, take a deep breath and ask yourself if you truly need the product or if you're just being influenced by the psychological tactic of scarcity and urgency. The power of branding. We live in a world saturated with brands. They're everywhere we look, vying for our attention and vying for a piece of our wallets. But have you ever stopped to consider the psychological power that brands hold over our decision-making? Think about some of the most iconic brands out there: Apple, Nike, Coca-Cola. These brands evoke certain emotions, associations, and perceptions in our minds. They represent more than just products. They represent lifestyles, values, and aspirations. Apple, for instance, has cultivated an image of innovation, sleek design, and a seamless user experience. Nike is associated with athleticism, performance, and pushing boundaries. Coca-Cola evokes feelings of happiness, nostalgia, and shared moments. Brands tap into our desire for belonging, identity, and self-expression. We often align ourselves with brands that resonate with our values or project an image that we aspire to. Brand loyalty is a powerful force. We often stick with brands we know and trust, even if there are cheaper or seemingly superior alternatives available. We've formed an emotional connection with these brands, and we're willing to pay a premium for the familiarity, consistency, and perceived value they offer. So, the next time you reach for a particular brand, ask yourself why. Is it the product itself, or are you being influenced by the emotional connection and perceived value associated with the brand? activity, and the gamification of spending. Chapter 8. Now you know. So, the next time you make a purchase, remember that your decision isn't just about the product. It's about the psychological triggers that shape your behavior. Understanding these factors can make you a more mindful consumer. We've journeyed through the cosmos of your mind, explored the forces that drive your purchasing decisions, and uncovered the tactics that marketers use to influence you. You're now equipped with the knowledge to navigate the complex world of consumerism with a discerning eye. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the fascinating world around us.